What is up, guys? Joe here again, and as you can see right there, got the new wheels and tires on the Touareg. 20-inch factory V6 TDI Touareg 2 wheels off of 2010 with a 275 55 20-inch Goodyear all-terrain on it. And I'll throw the specs up on those here in the video a little later. Bear with me a little bit. It is still very cold outside, so kind of freezing my nuts off here. But yeah, as I said in the last video, was waiting on getting the lower control arms up front switched out, and that is done. Got the alignment taken care of, and that was what we were waiting on. I didn't want to chew the fresh tires up with some bad ball joints and control arm bushings. So here are the old control arms. Got those popped out. The issue originally was the bushing was blown out. As you can see, that's really not attached. That's supposed to be fairly solid, and that was on both control arms, all tore and everything. But then the boots cracked once cold weather came along, and that was the awesome creaking noise. And there it is, with what is essentially a 32-inch tall tire. I currently have it set in off-road mode on the air suspension, and it's actually cleared everything just fine. That will probably change because I have a set of 30mm wheel spacers coming, just to give it a little more girth. Like it a little more beefy. But yeah, it actually sits pretty decent. I thought I was gonna have to trim the plastic up front to clear, and I'll fire up here and run it through some of the different suspension modes, but it actually, for the most part, clears all the fender liners. Kind of hard to see there, but it just touches right there. So once the wheel spacers are on, we're gonna have to chop that up a little bit, but I ain't too worried about it. So as I said before, that is what we are set in. We are in off-road mode. Not the Xtra Level, but just the regular off-road mode that kicks down around 45 miles an hour. I've been cruising around in that, have not had an issue with rubbing yet. Around town it's jacked up, and then getting on the highway, once you hit like 45, I think, it lowers it down to the regular level, and then once you slow down again, pumps her back up. So worked out pretty well. I'll run it through the modes right now so you can see the difference. So that right there is what they call Xtra Level. That's the highest factory setting. Now I haven't tweaked anything in the VAGCOM or anything. This is all standard settings with the taller tire. So much room. So like I said, probably have to trim some of this fender liner in there when we put the wheel spacers on, because it's going to push the wheel out a little bit and we'll probably get a little rubbing. So as you can see here, I have one of the factory 18-inch wheels that came on this Touareg. This is a 255/55/18, and it is about 2 inches shorter than that 275/55/20 that we stuck on those 20-inch wheels. Get you a little close up here to show you the difference. So right there, kind of hard to gather, but it is roughly 2 inches. That new Goodyear that we put on, the Goodyear that we put on here is a Goodyear all-terrain adventure with Kevlar. Super strong. Might even say bulletproof. We'll get this thing out of the way. Where's it gonna stop? It's gonna hit the rock. It's gonna hit the rock. Good, I don't have to chase it. But what we got here, it's not a super aggressive all-terrain, but I'm kind of a poser off-roader. This thing's gonna see mostly pavement. So I wanted something that's gonna be a little comfortable on the highway and that isn't super annoying, noisy. So yeah, there is my 2007 V10 TDI diesel Touareg with a 275/55/20-inch tire. I wouldn't really recommend this size unless you're fine with running it in off-road mode, as it needs that extra clearance. See, this thing's super off-roady now. You don't go anywhere for the most part, except all the way up there. But yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching. We're going to keep on messing with this Touareg, do a few more off-roady things with it. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to keep on watching, we're going to do some interesting things with this, the Porsche, and a few other things. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, I appreciate you guys killing a little time with me.